board the windows. Try to hide. They're coming.
They? Who are they?
Hey guys, Sam here with HorrorMom.com, and today we are looking at another movie from the past, but this one, oh, you're in for a treat. If you have not seen this movie before, you are in for a true treat. Now, I think a lot of people may have seen it, but you never know, I might catch some of you, and this is a good one. So we are looking at the movie 30 Days of Night. I had mentioned this back when we were looking at The Triangle because Melissa George is in this film, but this is one of my favorites. This is probably my top 10 list of horror movies of all time. Top 20 maybe. I'd have to go and do a top list to honestly be sure. But this is up there, you guys. This is up there. This is a good one. So in 30 Days of Night, we are introduced to the town of Barrow, Alaska. And what happens in Barrow is that there's a whole month where there's no sunlight. And when we meet our characters, they're on the last day of sun. So you have 2/3 of the town is packing up and getting ready to leave. About 150 people are going to stay behind. And as everybody's kind of getting ready and doing their thing, weird things start to happen. And our lead character, played by Josh Hartnett, he is Sheriff Eben. He actually starts to realize, like, what's going on? He's got this weird outsider guy that is like, threatening them that death is coming and there's no escape, and this guy is just not right. Then they have like a burn site of satellite phones. There's damage over here. Somebody has taken out all the sled dogs. It's just not looking good, and it's clearly not somebody that has been in the town all this time causing all this trouble. And as the sun goes down, we start to find out where the threat is, and it is vampires, obviously. But these are not like vampires that you have probably seen before. A lot of times when we have vampires, they're either really evil looking or romantic in a sense, but these vampires are just nasty. They are something that I had never seen in a vampire movie before. They're not attractive. They're evil. They're dirty. They just let their blood just all over their face. They're just very different. This is probably one of the most violent horror movies I have ever watched. And that might sound bad, but it actually really works with this movie. It makes it memorable. It makes it exciting and dangerous and scary because you're dealing with a group of vampires that do not behave like most of the ones you have seen. I mean, yes, we have seen some since but back in 2007, I don't think I'd ever seen vampires acting this crazy. And it's very clear that these vampires have planned this. They directly came to this town so that they could feed freely for the next 30 days on whoever's left. And what is the town left to do? Well, they've got to figure out some way to survive 30 Days of Night. If you have not seen this movie, this is a fantastic vampire movie. It has got action, it's got emotion, you've got characters, there's family members. Eben and his wife, they are actually separated. She's played by Melissa George. Her name is Stella. They're separated right now. There is a lot of emotion going on with that I personally liked. Eben has a brother and a grandmother that live in the town. Yeah, there's just a lot of different characters. And even though this movie picks up and moves very quickly, you do get a feel for the characters. It does not miss out on that. Everything is well done as far as the special effects. And yeah, it just is very realistic, and it's brutal. This is a brutal horror movie. This is a brutal vampire movie, but it is done so well that, yeah, it's just, I'm along for the ride. So, and to top it all off with, our main character, Eben, is going to do, he does the most badass thing I have ever seen in a horror movie, at least in my viewing. I think what he does is pretty awesome. So I'm going to give 30 Days a Night a 10 out of 10. I think it's fabulous. I just rewatched it. It still holds up today. You've got jam-packed action with vampires. You've got great actors. The special effects are awesome. I love the isolation of the town. I'm a big one where I like it where we're not off in a city or someplace where I've never been before, and they're kind of stuck there. So this movie really works for me. If you have seen this movie, please let me know in the comments if it's one that you like. If you don't like it, please let me know why. I would be surprised if somebody really didn't like this movie that is a horror fan. I think it's always been pretty well liked among the horror community, but I could be wrong. And you know, this is definitely one of my favorite vampire horror movies, and let me know in the comments, maybe one of yours. And yeah, check this out. I did not see it available on streaming anywhere, so you probably would have to rent this. It's so worth the rental price, you guys. This is a great movie. What is one of your favorite vampire horror movies? I would love to know. So maybe it's one I haven't seen and I could check it out. So thanks for watching, you guys. You have a great day, and I will see you in the next one.